Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Insurgence. So, I did a lot of Pokemon stuff in between last time and this time. By the way, I think it's been like 2 or 3 days since the last time one of these went up. I apologize for that. I've been really busy. Hopefully I can get these to a bit more of a regularity, I guess, or more consistent. That's the word I want to use. Hopefully I can start uploading these a bit more consistently. I've really, with college and work and all, although work is winding down for me now, I've only got, I think 2 more weeks, and then I'll have a lot less work time. But anyways, hopefully I can get these back. I don't think I can get them to every day, but I should hopefully be able to get them to, like, every other day, is what I'm hoping to do. And do that while uploading Vesperia and other playthroughs that come up in the channel. But anyways, that aside, I got this guy to a gentle... No, not this guy. What am I doing? The other one. This one. The other Haxorus. I got him to a hardy nature, so he has no minus attack, no minus speed. This is actually his second nature change, because as we know, he started with Calm, I believe. Then I got a nature change, and it made him Sassy, which is minus speed plus Spadef, so pretty much just as bad, just in a different way of being bad. Made him way too slow. But then I got Hardy Nature, which basically is just no stat reduction or boost. Not the ideal scenario to be in, but better than what we had before, so I'll take it. But yeah, I haven't been able to get a nature change on Chandelure yet, aka Loki, even though I was trying to. We're actually going to... Can I do this? I know that it's been 35 minutes. It's actually been like a couple hours since the last time I used the Pokemon thing, but I do not have enough steps to use it again, I think is the problem. So I'm going to try and really quickly, hopefully, get some steps here done, and then we will use Loki and ideally get a nature change that is positive for us, even though I doubt it. It's really unlikely not just to get a nature change, but to get one that assists you. I also don't know if it helps to, like, walk out of the area and back into the area, but I usually do. We good? Yes, okay. What are we getting? What are we getting? I am just going to hold M through all this. Think that was red, means it's an item. Yeah, heart scale. I've actually got like 4 heart scales now. We might use some of those later, but I don't want to right now. For now, this is the way I'm supposed to go. We're going to continue on and get through this next route and get to the next city, which I think is Kepler, unless there's one in between here and Kepler. Because I know Kepler is our next, like, destination to make it to. So that's what we're trying to accomplish, is getting to Kepler. I don't want to lead Loki when it's raining, because Lava Plume's going to do nothing, even though I do have Moonblast. Let's get Mare up to level 55 and beyond, because I think our level cap should be higher now. In Maelstrom 9, there's a patch of water that goes straight to the ocean floor. I wonder what could be in there. Where the heck is Maelstrom 9? Is that, like, on this route? I feel like I need to cough. Usain, is that a Usain Bolt reference, even though this looked like a baseball player? Oh my goodness, my throat. Every time I record Insurgence, it's just all of a sudden, hey, I need to cough. By the way, why did I stay in with Mare against the Hitmonlee? It's a good question. A better question is, why did a critical hit from a Blaze Kick do that little? That did literally nothing. We're going to hard switch into Critias, like I should have done in the very first place. Please go for HJK. Aw, that's not HJK at all. I could have stayed in and killed you with Thunderbolt. Alright, I mean, get this rain out of here. Knocked him for days. All day, every day. Get him, Mega Critias. Blow him away. Still waiting on getting a new Mega Stone, by the way, so that we can have an excuse to use Sun instead of Critias, even if just for a while. Like, Critias is probably going to be in the party in the final battle of the game, like in the Elite Four and all that. But, I wouldn't mind switching him out for Sun for a little while, because I really want to use Sun. Now that I mention it, I've seen Abyssal Cultists go in there a couple of times. Ah, what a shock. I am way too lazy to go back and heal. Problem solved. Alright, moving on. I still have 7 rare candies. I'm basically saving them for a rainy day. Never know when we might want to use those. I'm out doing some field research for the leader, Anastasia. Care to give me a hand? Is Anastasia the leader of Kepler, I think they said? The place that I'm like, going to warn her, I think? Scientist Faraday. Like Faraday from the DC Animated Universe? I'm going to set up, like, 2 Calm Minds. Oh, hey. He's also going to set up, except not with Calm Mind. I'm setting up 2 Calm Minds so that whatever his second Pokemon is, I should have no trouble killing. Because Rotom, like, Rotom has nothing for a physical attack stat, if I remember correctly. It's a special attacker as expected. And it does basically nothing after the Calm Mind. Why do I always get phone calls while I'm recording and never any other time? How does this happen? I don't know. Oh no, I've been hexed. It did less than the Ominous Wind. He should have kept going for the Ominous Wind boosts. That's the real strat. You get the Ominous Wind boosts while behind a sub. Oh my goodness, are we really doing this? You're gonna stall out all of my ice beams? You're not stalling out all of my ice beams. Yeah, go ahead. I'm at +2. Resist this all you want. It's doing more than 25%. Yeah, there we go. Easy. This Rotom is so annoying. I probably could have killed it with Ice Shard, actually. I definitely can now, but I should have used Ice Shard beforehand. May have killed. Whatever. I think it's about time to get rid of Ice Shard, probably for Moonblast, just to give Mare some more coverage. Would Moonblast be worth it, though? What would we need Moonblast to hit that Mare can't already hit? Fighting types, which can be a bit of an issue. Would have been nice to have Moonblast for that Hitmonlee earlier. Although we never really want to stay in on any of those Pokemons. This should kill, right? Yeah. Easiest crit of my life. So it'd help for the fighting types. What else does Fairy hit? Dragons, we have Ice for. Dark types, it would let us hit Dark types super effectively, which we can't do currently. I think that's it. So there might be... Dragons are the strongest type of Pokemon. Prove me wrong. Oh, I will right now, buddy. I got an Ice type with your name on it. There might be a better... This thing should outspeed me naturally, this Haxorus, but I'm 2 levels higher. Pray. Yeah, faster. Easy. He's got to be a sassy nature for sure. Easy knockout. Moonblast, there might be a more optimal coverage to give Mare, but I don't know. Maybe. No. Get right, nerd. I'm not sure. We'll think about that. Am I supposed to surf across there to, like, continue on? I think so. Onwards we go across this weird lake. Do-do-do-do. What the? Oh. It's a new area. Okay. We're in the ocean, potentially, or just a really big lake. Also, there's a Whalmer here. You're not a Celio at all. Go away. Ooh, I wonder if this is the Maelstrom 9 place, since this dive spot is here. That would make sense. This is even less of a Celio than the Whalmer was. Yeah, I can say words, I promise. Don't worry. I assure you. Yeah, this has got to be that Maelstrom 9 place. That's a huge dive spot. Do I really want to go or... No, I don't. You know what? Probably some super awesome item on the edge, but I can't be asked. Kepler City, though. Kepler City's electricity comes from nuclear power. There's a reactor underground that generates huge amounts of energy every second. It's actually a lot safer than people give it credit for. Nuclear power isn't as dangerous as everyone thinks. Yeah, until you have a meltdown. I know nothing about nuclear power, so I have no right to say anything. You see a lot of Abyssal Cultists around these parts. There's also a really deep ocean trench just south of here. Huh, what a funny coincidence. Yeah, totally. By the way, just as a heads up, because it's something I know that you guys haven't seen because I never start the videos on the opening screen of the game. The opening screen has changed. It used to be Lugia, and now it's Kyogre, which I think means we'll be running into Kyogre soon, probably in that Maelstrom 9. Anastasia, our gym leader, runs a machine-themed gym, so probably electric and steel. She's almost never there, though. She's in the observatory or working on her own projects in her lab. I guess that's one of the drawbacks to being a gym leader with an actual job. Guess so. Hello? The Augur's actually a cultist. He's running the region behind our backs. Wake up, Mareeple. Oh my goodness. My friends like this all the time. It's completely unbearable. It's probably a good idea to get to know someone before sharing a house. Yeah, really. Mareep had nothing. Useless little sheep. How dare it not have items for me that I can use to my advantage. So many Abomasnow, and by so many I mean 2. Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Beldum for any electric and fire type. Now wait a minute, when you say electric and fire, do you mean it has to be both electric and fire simultaneously? Because I don't think that type exists, unless a Delta is that type. In which case, why would I ever trade away a Delta? Our town has a trade agreement with Nazca Town. They provide us with food and fruit, and we share our technology and inventions. That's pretty cool. Did you know that Harmony, Rukra, Anastasia, and Professor Sylvan all went to the same university? That's interesting. 2 gym leaders, a cultist, and a professor, all learning together. The world really is a small place. Indeed it is. Ah, a TM. Hail, like the most useless TM of all time, especially for my team. That one is useless. Can I run on this pipe? No? Okay. Worth a shot. I hear there's a moss rock over in Merc Forest to the northeast. Merc Forest is to the northeast. We're so close to Dawnfinite. Ah, finally. The best news I've ever heard. I'm going to need to level up Sun soon to take Critias's place. If you're into evolving an Eevee into a Leafeon, that would be the place to do it. Alright, cool. The leader of the Kepler City Gym is named Anastasia. She's one heck of a battler. She's a master of both steel and electric types. Called it. Is a pretty easy guess. Wailord, how's it going? How the Wailord not gonna have an item? Sometimes the other kids at school make fun of me because I'm so small. But it's alright, my Pokemon are much bigger and that's all that matters in the end. Totally. I heard this huge rumbling sound earlier, followed by gears turning. How bizarre, it sounded like a machine of some sort. Probably, considering that this is like a, some kind of like super technology city. That kind of makes sense, there would be gears turning and things happening. Greetings, young one. I'm the ancient guardian of the legendary HM03, Surf. Only with this move will you be able to cross large bodies of water. All I ask in return is, you already have an item for that? Are you serious? I had this whole speech prepared and, you know what? Just take the thing. I don't even care anymore. Alright, sick, we have Surf now. But our water type is physical, so that's worthless. Kids these days just have everything handed to them. Seriously, man, you're telling me. Hello, I'm a move tutor. I can teach the move Defog to your Pokemon. Shall I? That is a really useful move that I do not really need at the moment. If I really decide that I need hazard removal, I'll hard-scale Donphan into Rapid Spin. I absolutely love living here in Kepler. Not only do I love machines, but my parents helped to build it. I want to honor my parents' memory by never moving away. That's, you know, that's noble, dude. You do you. I've spent years training with Psychic and Ghost-type, Psychic and Ghost-type Pokemon, so it was really odd when I moved to Kepler City. There isn't much of the mystical or magical here, it's all hard science. I think the scariest cult in the region is the Infernal one. We know, I think, isn't the prophecy that someone betrays us to the Infernal Cult? But I don't think we've ran into the Infernal Cult yet. We've met the Darkrai Cult at the very start. We've run into Perfection a few times. We've run into Abyss at least twice, I think. And then we ran into the Sky Cult plenty. And I think the Infernal is I think there are only 5 cults. That's the last one. We haven't really interacted with them yet. So probably, I imagine we're going to do more Abyssal stuff next because Maelstrom 9 is next to us and the Kyogre is the current saves, or the loading screen for the game, the opening screen. But probably Infernal Cult shenanigans are coming up soon. Their members are creepy, to say the least. It feels like they were brainwashed into joining. Oh, that's weird. Could be some words. I can't talk today, I just can't. Could be some truth to that statement. Did I talk to you? Kepler City is definitely the tech and science city of Torren. Every innovation, from Pokeballs to power, all come from here. I don't think I had talked to him until now. Did I talk to you? See a lot of Abyssal... Yeah, I talked to you. You're the idiot. I mean, the person... No, I talked to him again. Why? Hold him. Okay, there you go. It is nice that we have Surf, but it's basically worthless to us. Anastasia, our gym leader... Yeah, I talked to you as well. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Need to go... Did I go in this house? No, I did not. Ah, Voltorb was holding an electric gym. Pretty worthless, but better to have it than to not, I guess. I've been hearing about these cult leaders and their really powerful teams. I hear that some of them have never before seen Mega Evolutions. That sounds awesome. Yeah, man, it's difficult. I used to work in Anastasia's gym, operating the machinery and whatnot. She's a very, passionate lady. She enjoys what she does very much. She can be a bit overbearing at times, but hey, nobody's perfect. You know what? That's true. Hello. I was out in the tall grass and I came across 2 Pokemon at once. I was only able to catch one of them though. What a shame. That's how it goes. My wife and I have been saving our money to afford a nice home. Hopefully we'll be able to move in together to live a nice quiet life. If only homes weren't so expensive here. While the internet is great, the costs are through the roof. Maybe we'll move to Hecate Town instead. Yeah, man, housing market is screwed. Aerial Ace, it's a good TM to have on hand. I don't think I really need to teach it to anyone. I guess I could give it to, let me see if we can learn it. Can Haxorus learn that? Because it might be worth having that on Haxorus until we hopefully eventually get EQ. I didn't realize we had Substitute either. That can be pretty useful. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, it's right there. I went right over it. Oh yeah, I definitely want to teach it to Mare. Shakur can learn it, and Deva can learn it. Honestly, I think we're done with False Swipe at this point in the game. Even though it is helpful for catching weak Pokemon. It is really helpful for catching weak Pokemon. You know what, keep it. You know, I don't think I need flying that bad on Deva. Deva is more of a setup and murder everything with, murder everything with Dragon Claw, unless it's a fairy, in which case, murder it with Slash and get crits. I think we're done talking to everyone and looking around. I saw the gym back up here, I think. Yeah. I can't interact with it. Hello? Oh, there you go. That took a while. 22,000 trainers have battled her. And, okay, yeah, I think we've gotten to the point in the game where either most people are playing on an easier difficulty than hard, or they're soft resetting. They've realized, like, hey, every time I lose, I can just click soft reset and have littler issue. So, because, like, I'm not buying that everyone is beating all these gym leaders two gym leaders in a row, basically, with, in one attempt, on average. Anastasia's a great scientist, but she's always so busy. In between being a gym leader, a researcher, and an engineer, it's amazing she has any free time at all. This is the observatory of Kepler City. Using our telescope, we can record the trajectory of different celestial bodies. The back room is absolutely off limits, though. Only Anastasia and the two of us are allowed back there. I'm going back there. Well, you're probably the gym leader. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. One moment, please. Doctor writes, the telescope is completely fine. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a white glare in the middle of the image. It's clearly broken somehow. In the astronomy world, writes, we call that a star. That's not what that... We'll talk about this later. If you spent less time on that project of yours and more on actually research, writes, I said later. And don't forget that that project of mine is what's funding us in the first place. Anyways, how can I help you? This project sounds very shady. Any project that relies entirely on funding, or like is the main reason you're getting funding, usually suspicious. Oh, so you're a challenger. Nice to meet you. I'm Anastasia. I run the gym here. My gym is based around machines. I specialize in both electric and steel types. I'd be glad to take you on. Harmony told you to warn me about the Perfection Cult. One of their lackeys might be coming after me. I see. Thanks for letting me know, but you don't need to worry. Let's just get going. I'm pretty busy at the moment. The sooner we can get this battle done, the better. Alright. Oh, wait, I should have gone to the back room. What am I doing? Oh, hey, it's raining. What? What do you mean, what? It's raining. The weather wasn't like this when I went into the building. Oh, dude, you're right. It actually was not this raining. That seems pretty quick to be raining. This can't possibly be natural. Oh, it's my boy Kyogre. But what kind of machine could possibly have created this? No, it was a Pokemon. Not a machine, Anastasia. Not a machine, Anastasia, a Pokemon. Oh, hey, she's on Lugia. Audrey. How have you been, Anastasia? Clearly they both know each other because both of their names start with A. There's no other logical explanation. Alive. The world is changing. Our plan has officially been put into action. This storm is only the beginning. Soon, my Lugia's storms will flood the entire world. I thought your group worshipped Kyogre. Oh, we do, believe me. But Kyogre's true value is only revealed in specific circumstances. Those conditions are being created as we speak. And since leaders like you will be too busy trying to save citizens, we can't be stopped. Tell me, Anastasia, have you ever heard of thalassophobia? It's probably like the fear of deep in the ocean or something. Because thalassa shells. It describes mankind's innate fear of the deep, deep ocean. Called it. And soon, very soon, we'll be reminded of where it came from. Well, that's fantastic. The worst part is, she's right. I can't stop her. I need to protect people from the floods. But you, I'm not going to ask you to fight her. I can't ask something like that of a kid. But if you could take this and find someone who could, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hey, Scuba Gear. This is obviously Dive. If she has Kyogre, then she must be in a deep part of the ocean, and the only place like that around here is Maelstrom 9. That Scuba Gear will let you dive down there. If the Abyssal Cult is putting their plan into action, then now is the best time to end them. That's how it works in the movies, right? Oh, yeah, totally. That's what we're basing ourselves off of now, is the movies. Can I get in here? You really shouldn't go back there. You really shouldn't tell someone with an electric ice Gardevoir what to do. Can I just, like, say screw Maelstrom 9 and go into the gym? The gym it's locked? That's on Fort. Alright, so clearly we have to deal with this Maelstrom 9 shenanigans before we can continue on with the game. I think what we'll do is hyperspeed through healing. Let's, what was I gonna say? Let's go check out Maelstrom 9. Thank goodness this hasn't overflowed yet. Oh, dude! This didn't have water. Oh, yeah, the places with pipes are full of water now, too. That's cool. Let's go to Maelstrom 9 and get in there for a couple of minutes before we wrap up for today. And just see what's happening. I doubt we'll get to the bottom and fight Audrey and Kyogre or anything like that, assuming Kyogre is here. But we'll see. I'm gonna have to fight that Mega Crawdon all over again. Audrey's probably at the new level cap, whatever that is, so I probably want to do a little bit of level grinding in between now and next session. Hey, there's a Carvana just chilling there. And a Whalmer. And a Relicanth. Dude, this is sick. I love this. I love seeing the Pokemon just moving about. It's such a nice touch. Especially since you can actually interact and fight with them, because I think we did that with a Corphish or something before. Where is... Is this a place to go up right here? Wait a minute. Can I, like... Does this signify that I can, like, go upwards from here? If I use the scuba gear? No, never mind. Okay. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Where are we going? I honestly have no idea. This Lapras moves so slowly. Oh, right, here's a... Okay, this is what I wanted. Now I use the... Oh, right here, totally. No, what's the button? Yeah, here we go. It was C to use the thing. Abyssal Base. I can't... It's a force field that prohibits entry. Perhaps only members can get in. That's like a problem, though. Do I need to go find something? Oh, no, wait! Damien, that complete idiot, gave me the Abyssal Cultist thing that was, like, the most random Ex Machina thing of all time. We're in. Dude, that's such a good mechanic. Can I actually, like, go talk with cultists and not fight them? Will they be curious as to, like, hey, why you have a Pokemon that isn't water type? Dude, they got the little Kyogre symbol on the ground. That's sick. Can I talk to you? Oh, hey, a battle? I'd love to, fellow cultist. Oh, so we still battle. It's just, like, they treat me as, like, oh, yeah, we're going to do some practice of some kind. Okay, I see. Also, I have no Sprite when I'm in this outfit. So that's pretty cool. Did she? I think she had 2 or 3 Pokemon, so I'm going to set up some Calm Minds to make this a bit easier on myself in the long run. Oh, this is a physical Golduck. Okay, well, I had never once considered that possibility, so I'm just going to kill it now. I can't remember ever seeing a Golduck in competitive, so I don't know if it's typically physical or special. The majority of water types are special, though. That's all I know. Swanna, dude, you're dead. Swanna is absolutely special. Never mind, this is a physical Swanna. I'm a liar. But it's fine, because it used Brave Bird like a dummy, and I chewed it. Goodbye. Quad effective, you're out. Yeah, Mare is going to be the star of this area. You're not bad, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Mare is going to be the champion of this area because, you know, electric type. Hyper Potion. I'm pretty good on cash. I haven't had to use the Audino lately, so we can afford to be a little liberal with our Hyper Potions. Also, apparently I'm a female cultist, it seems like. Hey there. This force field system is so complicated. 1 field for grunts, 1 for scientists, and 1 that only Audrey can get through. It hurts my brain just thinking about it. Oh, dude. We're gonna have to find a way to transform into scientists and Audrey, then, is what you're telling me? This sounds super complicated. Oh, cool, you got a Swampert. That's a nice Pokemon you have there. Ice Beam 2 at KO. Hopefully. Yeah, Swampert is, like, too bulky. Also, I really did not think it would have and go for Earthquake. So, there's no one to blame here but me, in all honesty, but that doesn't make me any less upset about it. I don't have a grass type. What is my answer to this? Critias, I guess. Never realized that I had such a problem with ground water types until this moment in my life. I think we're gonna beat this trainer and then, like, maybe run into 1 more and then wrap up for today. Noctum. Of course. Why wouldn't you have Protect? Just to drag this out as much as possible. Please, like, die to this, though, because I'm a Mega Critias. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me here. Dude, this Swampert is too strong. Nerf Swampert's attack stat. It's too good. And a Samurott. Just stay in. This is like the only Pokemon that I can ever remember the Japanese name of because I know it's Daikenki, because it was one of the things that back, you know, 5th gen, I think was the last gen that wasn't a worldwide release, or at least close to one, because I think Europe started getting them like a week later, but Japan and America got them at the same time and stuff like that. And, you know, back then, Lunar Cannon. Back then, whatchamacallit, words, I can't think. Wait a second, let me figure out what I'm trying to say. Lunar Cannon is Dark 105, a 2-turn attack. The user gathers darkness, then blasts a bundled beam on the 2nd turn. This sounds like Solar Beam, but probably the darkness makes it an instant shot. But this seems worthless because I have a Ghost-type move, and Ghost-type moves hit everything Dark-type moves do. And my Ghost-type move is Stab, so Lunar Cannon actually just sounds like a worse version of Shadow Ball, pretty much, so I don't want it. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, Japan had the games like months before us back in 5th gen, so I looked up all of the Pokemon that we'd be getting in 5th gen before we got them, but they only had Japanese names at the time, so I learned a bunch of Japanese names. The only one I can remember is Daikenki, which is Samurot's Japanese name. I don't know why that's the only one I can remember, but hey, that's how it is. I'm gonna go and heal and stuff in between this session and the next one. Hopefully I remember to. Isn't it exciting? We're finally putting our plan into motion. Yeah, can't wait, totally. It's gonna be amazing when I thwart you. Oh no, a Cloyster. Wait, that's actually bad. This is an Ice type, and it has a crazy high defense stat. I'm not afraid. I'm gonna set up in its face. It doesn't have Icicle Spear. That would be stupid. It has Icicle Crash. Oh no, that's the opposite of stupid. That's a really good move. Alright, well, my only option now is to crit it with Dragon Claw, because this thing is way too bulky to die to 1. Well, you know, I tried my best. Chaos, why didn't you just switch out into a more favorable matchup? Because I like to live life on the edge, okay? What's up? I'm Shakur. Why? There's no point. You don't have leftovers or anything. You make no gain from that play. Please die. Oh, come on. Oh, it's setting up spikes now. That's great. And me without Rapid Spin on my Donphan. Alright, what have you got left in the back? Ludicolo. I can take a Ludicolo. What does more here? Heavy Slam or Ice Fang? Or Crunch, even? I think Heavy Slam. No, wait a minute. Water Resist Steel. What am I talking about? That was the worst move I could have made. My mind temporarily forgot that Water Resist Steel. My bad. Crunch is the play. Yeah, it does pretty good. Stop Mega Draining me. I think you live another Crunch now. That's so mildly irritating. Please die. Thank you. Easy 3k EXP. I wonder how big my private island is going to be. What are you on about, girl? You're a random grunt. You're worthless. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up here, I think. We're nearly at 30 minutes. A little bit early, but that's fine. I'll go and heal up and all that off screen. I think I'm gonna level grind. Maybe only, like, get everyone to 57, 58, whatever. Or maybe to the level cap if the level cap is, like, 57 or something. Just to make sure that the next time I record this, we can get through the rest of Maelstrom 9's Abyssal base without getting completely screwed over. Because, you know, if we get to... I imagine next session we'll get to Audrey, and if she's got, like, a bunch of level 60s that I just can't take on, that'd be annoying. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to click V numerous times because that's what I do. I'll see you all next time, where we're going to continue through Maelstrom 9 and take on Audrey, I assume. Maybe something different, you never know. Possibly take on Kyogre, and hopefully put a stop to the Abyssal plot. Until that time, farewell.